Hello, children, and welcome to the new lesson. My name is teacher Lidija, and I hope that by the end of the lesson, you will be able to use the vocabulary you need when you are shopping, and you will also be able to use present perfect simple while you are talking and writing about shopping. What you will need for the lesson is a notebook and a pencil. You will need internet connection, and you will need a recording device for your homework. Let's say that today's lesson has three main parts, which are not always separated. The first one is the part in which you will learn the vocabulary. The second part is where you will learn to use present perfect simple in certain situations. And the third part is where you will do things yourself. You will practice what you have learned so far. Let's start. For the first task, you will need your notebook and your pencil. You will watch a short video and look at the pictures in the video. While you are looking, you will write down all the shops that you can name in English and you see them in the video. So let's go. I hope that you managed to write down a lot of names for shops in English. Now let's check. The first one was the clothes shop, and then there was the chemists, which is a British English expression, or pharmacy, which is American English expression. You already know that some things are named differently in British and in American English. Then there was fishmongers, greengrocers, bakers, a bookshop, a shoe shop, butchers, a florists, an opticians, a newsagents, which is a British English, or a newsstand, American English, petrol station or filling station, British English. This is the same as gas station in American English. There was also a sports shop and a jewelry store. I would like you to write down into your notebooks the words that you didn't know before or you weren't sure about them. You can pause the video to do so. Copy them and translate them into your notebooks. After you have written down the new words, think about where the dialogues are taking place. So let's start with the first dialogue. There are Mark and Maya. Mark says, I have a splitting headache. What do you recommend? Maya, have you ever tried paracetamol? Mark, no, I haven't. Maya, this one is a bit pricey, but it's good value for the money. I'm sure it will help. Mark, I'll take it. Can I use these coupons? Maya, sure. As you see, some words are bolded. Recommend, pricey, it's good value for the money, and coupons. If you don't know them or you are not sure about them, pause the video, copy them into your notebooks and try to translate them. Can you guess where the dialogue is taking place? At the chemist's, or if you prefer American English, in a pharmacy. Let's move on to the second dialogue. Look at the bolded words, and after we read the dialogue, you can copy them into your notebooks and translate them. John, hello, I'm looking for fresh tuna steaks. Frank, you are in the right place. This market has never seen better steaks. John, how much does it cost? Frank, only £20 per kilo. John, that's a rip-off. Frank, at that price it's a steal. You won't find it cheaper today. Can you guess where the dialogue is taking place? At fishmongers. Let's go on. Look at the bolded words in this dialogue. If you are not sure about them, copy them into your notebooks and translate them. You can pause the video for that. Ruth, oh, look at these. I've always wanted sunglasses like these. Alice, you can try them on. They are designer glasses. How do they feel? Ruth, they are perfect. I hope they don't cost an arm and a leg. Alice, you can see the price on the price tag. Ruth, I'm not sure I can afford them. I'll do some more shopping around before I decide. Thank you. So where is the dialogue taking place? At the optician's. Next dialogue. Ian and Troy are speaking. Ian, I'm looking for kettlebells of different weights. I understand they are on discount this week. Troy, we have them of all weights and on discount, right? Ian, I'll take this set. Troy, good choice, sir. How would you like to pay? Ian, I'll put it on my credit card. Troy, all right, here's your receipt. Have a nice day. Ian, thanks. You can copy the bolded words into your notebooks and translate them. After that, can you guess where the dialogue is taking place? At the sports shop, right? Okay, now that we have learned some new words, let's try to complete these sentences with expressions in the boxes. Look at the expressions. Do you remember them? Let's go. Something that costs much more than it should is called a rip-off. If you shop around, you visit a number of shops selling similar articles in order to compare the prices. The expression, a bit pricey, means that something is a bit expensive. When you need fuel for the car, you'll go to the petrol station. A florist is a place where you can buy flowers. Something that is good value for the money is worth the money spent on it. The expression, it's a steal, means that something is so cheap that it's almost as if you haven't paid anything for it. If you can't afford something, you don't have money to buy it. If an article or service costs an arm and a leg, it is very expensive indeed. If you want to buy fresh fish, you'll go to the fishmonger. Okay, now let's see how we use present perfect tense or in which situations we use it. One of the situations in which we use present perfect simple is when we want to talk about experiences. In these sentences, we usually use also never or ever, but not in all of them. For example, have you ever been in a second-hand shop? Yes, I have, but I've never bought anything. Another situation that we will use today is using present perfect for achievements. In such situations and sentences, we already have already, just, and yet. For example, have you decided which shoes to buy? No, I haven't decided yet. But you have already tried 5 pairs. I've just realized I don't like any of them. You have already come across the formation of the present perfect simple, but let's remember it together. There are affirmative statements or positive statements, negative statements, and interrogative sentences or questions. As you see, all of them have the present of have, which is yellow shaded, and past participle of the main verb, which is blue shaded. So positive sentences are, for example, I have already used the new equipment. My dog has just eaten my homework. Negative sentences also have the negation. The first sentence is in contracted form. I haven't used the new equipment yet. And the second sentence is in the full form. My dog has not eaten my homework. And questions are, have you used the new equipment yet? Has your dog eaten your homework again? So let's see some other examples of usage. Examples for experiences with ever, never, or nothing are, have you ever used shopping coupons? I have used the coupons. I have never come across any coupons. I have been window shopping in Milan. I have never bargained, and I don't think that I could. Examples for achievements with already, just, and yet. I haven't found a perfect scarf yet. I have already found 3 perfect shirts. I have just found a nice pair of shoes. I have finished my homework. Have you already had breakfast? Now look at the sentences in the text. It is your turn. You can pause the video to go through the text and try to locate the mistakes. When you do so, we will correct them together. I have never thought I'd be so in love. My girlfriend and I have known each other for 7 years. We met in local newsagents. She looked at me and I thought to myself, I've never seen such an amazing girl. We went for a drink the next day and we have been in love ever since. I have soon decided that I want her to be my wife. We haven't had a serious disagreement yet, but I guess when we have one, we will work it out quickly. We have already discussed our plans for the future and realized we have similar goals. I've just bought her an engagement ring here at the jeweler's. Isn't it amazing? I hope she will say yes. It is your turn now. Here is the list of words that you should use to make a dialogue. Petrol, pricey, coupon, yet. Take some time, pause the video, and try to make a dialogue. Okay, and here is one example of the dialogue with given words. Tia: hello, how can I help you? Dwayne: hello, I would like to use the coupons to pay for the petrol. Tia: okay, is there anything else? Dwayne: how much is the teddy over there? Tia: you can check the price tag. Dwayne: it's a bit pricey. Tia: you haven't used all the coupons yet. Would you like to use them for the teddy? Dwayne: I don't think so. And here is your homework. You will make 2 dialogues using the following words. For the first dialogue, you will use the words roses, a steal, receipt, already. For the second dialogue, use the words shoes, shop around, discount, and just. Write down the dialogues, practice it, and then record them and send them to your teacher. While you are making a dialogue, pay attention to the things that make a dialogue excellent, good, or you should try again better. If your dialogue is excellent, it means that all given words are used. It means that the speech is loud and clear, easy to understand. The correct intonation makes it easy to recognize questions from statements, and language is correctly used. A good dialogue means that not all given words are used. The speech is mostly understandable, but not all of it. It is occasionally difficult to recognize questions from statements, and language is mostly correctly used. If you don't think that your dialogue fits into any of these criteria, then you should try again. I hope that you will have fun doing it, and your teachers will have fun listening to your voices and your dialogues. I would like you to draw a smiley into your notebooks according to how you understood today's lesson. It should be one of these 3. I hope it will be the first one. And I would like you also to make a list of things from the lesson that you feel confident with. And I hope it will be a long list. Have fun learning and see you in the next lesson. Bye!